Brian Friel was one of Ireland's most significant literary figures. He was born in Derry in 1929. He lived in Greencastle most of his life and is buried here in Glenties. Brian Friel's connection with Glenties, his mother was from Glenties. She grew up here in a house just beyond the station here. His early life saw him as a student of St Columb's in Derry and went on to study English in St Joseph's in Belfast. His early working career then saw him as a teacher, following the footsteps of his father Paddy. His first great success came with Philadelphia, Here I Come in 1964, when the film Dancing at Lunisna premiered here in Glenties with Meryl Streep in attendance. The glitter area of the theatre world and descending on Glenties, and them all wondering about the fact or fiction of Dancing at Lunisna. Well, yes, Kate and Aggie and Maggie and Rose were Brian's aunts. Christine was his mother. As a boy, Friel travelled from his home place in Derry to Glenties alongside a lake as grand as any in Switzerland or Minnesota. He longed for the day once again when, for the last half mile, that red and cream bus will outpace roads and rivers and lakes and enter the final triumphant straight that ends at Glenties station. Brian Friel's grandfather, Barney P.T. McClune, sold the land to the CDR on which Glenties station is built. And we have here also today the deed of purchase of the land signed by Barney P.T. McClune. Two conditions to the purchase deed of the property. It was that second condition that was normally not kept until, and I quote, "It was honoured but reluctantly, but only when my Aunt Kate wrote her annual schoolmistressy letter to the manager, Mr. Curran, reminding him of his obligations." The cinders from the engine shed over here will be scattered on the new track that the railway had to build to his grandfather's cottage, Railway View. Brian is buried up here in the local graveyard, as per his request, in the new graveyard in Glenties, looking down the top of the hill, looking down over his beloved Glenties, looking across here at the station house, and indeed barely a stone's throw away at the bottom of the hill, looking down at the old graveyard where some of his aunts and many of his ancestors are buried.